Hi friends, thanks for joining me today here in the Children's Garden. We are going to start by lighting our Christ candle. I wonder if you remember what the Christ candle represents. Let's light it. What does it show? Yeah, the Christ candle represents the light of God in each and every one of us. Let's say that together. The Christ candle represents the light of God in each and every one of us. You know what the amazing thing is even when we blow this candle out, does that mean that our Christ light goes out inside of us? No way! Our Christ light never goes out, even when we're asleep or when we're running, when we're bike riding. It is always on in each one of us. Isn't that awesome? So today we are going to talk a little bit about faith. And so I decided a good breath to do would be the elevator breath. I don't know if you have ever gotten in an elevator and it's like, whoa, I'm a little bit unsure about this elevator. This doesn't feel like I have a lot of faith in it. Well, that's happened to me, but I take a deep breath and I push whatever floor I'm going to, and I have faith, and then guess what? I get where I need to go. So let's take a look at elevator breath. As you breathe in, imagine your breath going all the way up to the top floor of your belly. As you breathe out, imagine it going all the way down to the bottom. You can even count floors as you breathe. So let's do that together. My stomach elevator is going to have 5 floors. So we're going to count to 5. And you can pick whatever number you want. Ready? Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Let's do that one more time. Ready? Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And breathing out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and do that one more time. Ready? If you want, you can close your outside eyes. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And breathing out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way back down to the bottom. Take one more big, deep belly breath in. And let it out. And we just give thanks for everything that we have, everything around us. Even when things feel difficult or seem not so great, we just hold that faith in our heart that things will be different. And with a little faith, with a little love, with a little imagination, that we see things change. So let's just hold that in our hearts for a minute. And take another big deep breath in and breathing out. One more big deep breath in. Ready? And sigh it out. Wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. So, before we move on, we have a word of the day. Guess what our word of the day is today? That's right, faith or faithfulness. So, anytime you hear faith or faithfulness, I want you to do an action, okay? So the action we're gonna do is tap twice on your head and then put your hands on your heart. The reason we're gonna do that is because it's important with faith to connect our head and our heart. So that's just a little reminder when we hear the word faith or faithfulness. Tap, tap, hands on heart, all right? So what is faithfulness? Well, I got out the Family Virtues Guide. You guys remember this for when we talk about the virtues. So let's see what it says about faithfulness. Get to the page here. All right, faithfulness. Now I'm not going to do the action, but you do it at home, okay? What is faithfulness? Faithfulness is being true to someone or something. It is holding to what you believe is important no matter what happens. Faithfulness is belief that stands up to the test of time. It is starting out on a path and staying on it no matter how many times you stop or get distracted. Faithfulness is being like a rock in the midst of rushing water. You stand firm no matter what. It comes from really knowing and living what you believe. When you are faithful, you can be counted on and trusted, and you show up when you said you would show up. Faithfulness is needed when you have beliefs and principles that can't be proven to others. If you are faithful to your beliefs, honesty, your belief in God or friendship, others can see your values in the way you act. Faithfulness is so important, isn't it? So let's look a little bit more about faithfulness. I have something to show you. So you know how people say faith the size of a mustard seed? Remember in the Bible, there's a story about a mustard seed, which is so tiny, like maybe the smallest seed ever. And they plant it, and guess what happens? It grows into this huge bush. So I have a couple of these little beads. They are tiny, like the size of a mustard seed. And we're just going to go ahead and drop it in this water. You can see that there's nothing in there. Well, sometimes it might be difficult to have faith in that things will be different. But the good news is that nothing stays the same forever. And when we have faith and let different things or situations kind of mix up in there and sit and stir it around with our faith, even just a little bit, the size of a mustard seed, our faith will grow, and we see things grow and change. So you saw me put those beads in there, and it doesn't really look like anything's happening. I don't see anything there. But with faith, we know that things we can't see are there, even when we can't see them. Things like love, faith, and caring, we can't see those things, but through our actions, look, isn't that amazing? With faith, those things show up and they just grow and they change. And pretty soon, things look totally different than they were before. Isn't that awesome? So, I invite you this week to really practice your faith. Practice having faith in things that you might not be able to see, but that you can always feel in your heart. Things like love and faith and unity, peace, joy, all of those things. Just have a little faith this week and see what happens. So thank you all for joining me this week, whether it's daytime, nighttime, morning. I am so glad that you're with me today. And I would like to send you a giant air hug. So let's do that together. Take your right hand and put it on your left shoulder. Then take your left hand and put it on your right shoulder and just give yourself a squeeze. Feel all that faith, all that love, just building up inside of you. And on the count of 3, let's send this to each other. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Sending you lots of love.